Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Just Bulldogs podcast. I'll be your host today, Jaden Bailey. Um, this weekend just gone, Bulldogs took on the New Zealand Warriors, coming away 1 point victors once again, 13 points to 12. Bulldogs try scorers were Bronson Cherry and Viliami Kikau, with Matt Burton going 2 for 2 on conversions, and also Matt Burton kicking the field goal to win the game. Warriors try scorers Dallin Ratanes Lesniak and Marcello Montoya, a couple of ex-Bulldogs, and Adam Pompey, again, just the one conversion and a penalty goal. Um, once again, ecstatic to come away with a win. Bulldog going on a bit of a run, holding their spot in the fifth position on the ladder, heading into the bye in a very good spot. Definitely happy with the way that, happy to come away with a win, hold that good position on the ladder against a pretty solid Warriors side in this one, very resilient. They definitely had plenty going against them. The Warriors did in this game. Plenty of injuries, plenty of players playing out of position by the back end of the game. Dogs really struggled to take advantage of that, but done enough to come away with a win. So in the early stages, really got into the grind to start it. Warriors had a bit more possession, getting closer to our line than we did, but we done very well to hold them out. And then in the 19th minute, Warriors, once again, not really having too much attack and play going. Try to spread the ball down across their right side, trying to look for points. Throw a short ball to the center where Matt Burton's sitting right in the hole. Comes away with the intercept, runs half the field before he links up with Bronson Cherry to finish it off and open the try scoring in this game. So very happy to see Bronson Cherry crossing over for the try line, but Matt Burton really the star of that play, halting the Warriors momentum and getting the point scoring going for us. In this game we didn't really get too much going with our attack. We had just the one try from the intercept and the other try from a crossfield kick. So our attack and play is not really working in this game. But coming from the same coaching tree, Andrew Webster and Cam Serraldo, are very tough teams to get through defensively. Both come from Penrith with the Cam Serraldo defensive teachings. Very hard, very difficult teams to crack to get too many tries on the board. So just happy to come away with a win, definitely. Not long after that Bronson Cherry try, well, off the kickoff, we had the error on the kick return. I believe that was Sam Hughes once again, he's coming up with a fair few pretty untimely errors lately. He's playing some very good football, getting through plenty of work. Sam Hughes, really good defensively, really good at hitting the ball up. But just some areas that are coming at pretty tough times that are definitely putting the Dogs in some tough positions. And off that scrum, straight off the error, we've seen Warriors first try of the game. Another spot where the Bulldogs have struggled at times. It happened against the Roosters team a couple of weeks ago. And then once again in this one, attack and plays coming off scrums. Other teams have been able to strip us for numbers, but there has been some shake-ups out wide. Bronson Cherry having a few different wing partners this season, so still trying to get those combinations going. Just once again, a team able to strip us for numbers on those scrum plays. So it's something that I think we could probably work on to be a bit better at. And then later on, about 5 minutes later, we've seen Marcello Montoya cross over in the opposite corner. That was a bit of a quicker play, the ball close to the line, just didn't get our numbers right. And Warriors got an overlap on their left edge, left Montoya one-on-one, two-on-one really, with Jacob Kiraz, and Montoya just got the best of him, too close to the try line. Montoya, a very big body, very hard player to stop that close to the line. So Jacob Kiraz unable to do that then. And then on halftime, we had a pretty innocuous penalty going against Curtis Moran. They said it was for a leg lift tackle, but it was first contact. First contact lifted the leg. I can't see anything wrong with that. I've heard some stuff about the new rule, but it sounds like that's a bit of a third man in kind of thing, where Curtis Moran was the first man, first contact. So I'm not too sure how that goes, but free 2 points for the Warriors just before halftime, which gave them a 12 points to 6 lead. But that was all of the Warriors' point scoring for the remainder of the game. Second half kept them scoreless. No goals, no field goals, no tries, or nothing. So very good effort from the Bulldogs there to keep the Warriors off the scoreboard for the second half. Um, our one try in the second half off a nice Toby Sexton kick, just dropped it on the halfback's head, and Viliami kick out, able to get over the top, showing some of the athletic abilities that he has. He's an absolutely freak with the ball, very big body, but still very skilled, very talented, able to get up and snag that crossfield kick for Viliami, kick out a bag. The Bulldogs' second try of this game, and it was enough to tie it up with Matt Burton being very good, converting the goals in this one, 2 for 2 from very similar spots. So by the 55th minute, the score was 12 all, and it looked like the Bulldogs should have been able to run away with it. Warriors' injuries really starting to stack up. By the end of the game, they had no chance. Nickel Clockstad, Dallin Martinez-Lesniak, or Marcelo Montoya all out of the game with injuries. So the Warriors had a very shaken up side on both sides of the field, but Bulldogs unable to take advantage of it. It looked like we had a very good chance coming towards the back end of the game, a full set on the Warriors line, but a first tackle error from Jamin Salmon gave that shot away, gave the Warriors a bit of opportunity to get down the other end of the field. Bulldogs done enough to stop any chances that the Warriors had from turning into points, and headed into Golden Point once again, 2 weeks in a row. Bulldogs going into a Golden Point game. And this one went for a while too. The last week, Dogs done well to get through it pretty well. This one took 87 minutes for Matt Burton to get the field goal over. Took 4 attempts, two misses, one off the goal post, one wide, and then the charge down that eventually turned into the Bulldogs field goal right at the end of the game. But yeah, absolutely ecstatic to come away with the win. Matt Burton once again, the new Iceman. We had Trent Hodgkinson about 10 years ago now, the original Iceman for the Bulldogs. Now we got Matty Burton, the new Iceman. So very happy with the way that he's going. He's doing good things all over the park. We got to see him in open space on the intercept. His goal kicking's coming up really well. The field goal kicking the past couple of weeks, he's done enough to get us the wins in those games. And then defensively, Matt Burton has been very, very good this year. So once again, we've had Origins teams announced. So Matt Burton has been selected as 18th man. And there is some injury concerns around Bradman Best. So there's a chance Matt Burton could get into the side. But yeah, he's doing some very good things this year. Other players we'll quickly go over, getting into the Origin side. Stephen Critter, once again, in the New South Wales team, playing that right centre spot, I believe. I reckon he'll definitely be on that right side, but congratulations, Critter, getting in there once again. And then Reed Marnie on the extended bench for the Queensland side with Harry Grant with under a bit of an injury cloud, a potential chance for Reed Marnie to make his Queensland Origin debut. So hopefully we get to see him on the field. I'm proud New South Wales player, but definitely like it when our Bulldogs players are in the representative arena. So hopefully we get to see Reed Marnie get out there. But yeah, congratulations to all those guys. But getting it back into this game, looking at some of the team stats for both sides, Warriors won the possession time in possession, better completion rate. They ran for more meters, more post contacts, more line breaks, more tackle breaks, bigger average set distance, kick return meters, average play the ball speed. You look at the defensive stats, they had a better tackle percentage. They missed a fair few less tackles, less errors just by the one, and then one less penalty as well given away. And then the Bulldogs just never stop working, always working for each other, backing each other up, and coming away with a win. It's the Dogs of War style, back to that old school vibe of Bulldogs players. Just never give up, never say die, and just doing whatever it takes to come away with a win. So very proud of our Bulldogs boys' efforts. Love the way that they're playing at the moment. We're not flashy. We're not throwing the ball around, scoring a ton of points, but we're gritty in defense. We work hard. We run the ball hard. We tackle hard. We've seen Viliami kick out, absolutely lay out the Warriors player during Golden Point. A massive tackle, get the boys pumped up around him. Um, but yeah, we just work hard in defense. We run the ball and we just do whatever it takes to go away with a win. That's the way the Bulldogs are playing right now. And I absolutely love to watch it. And I know all of our Bulldogs fans do as well. So very, very proud of our Bulldogs boys. We'll go into some of the player stats, some of the guys that really stood out in this one. Um, One that we have to talk about first, absolutely stoked for the guy, Reed Money. As I said, he's been chosen in the Queensland extended squad with a chance to get into the to get a bench spot heading into game 3 um, in the state of origin. Played 89 minutes in this one, made 70 tackles and just missed 4. Absolutely incredible effort, and all of the talk around him, people thinking that he's a grubby, who's got shitty tactics, or whatever. That's a very minor part of his game. He is playing incredible football. He's really guiding this team around the park. His defensive work is second to none. I believe he's made the most tackles in the competition. If he hasn't now, he's very close to the top. But I believe he is first. He might not be a big time ball runner, but he puts everyone around him in the best position to get the go forward happening. Gets all of his front rowers on the front foot, and then gives great service to our halves to get all of our attacking plays going. And he has a really good kicking game to go with it. This one, just the one kick for 46 meters, but every week he's good for a 40-20 every now and then. But yeah, absolutely so happy with the way that Reed Money's playing. Very well deserved call up into the Origin squad for the Queensland side. But yeah, definitely happy for the way that Reed Money has been playing. Getting into some of our other players, Connor Tracy at the back, another very big game. 35 runs, absolutely incredible effort, so much work Connor Tracy gets through every week. 264 meters, 61 post contact, 3 tackle breaks. Just gets through a ton of work. Hasn't had a lot of chances with the ball in hand attacking wise with our outside spreads, but just even when he doesn't get the chance in those positions, just gets his hand on the ball as much as possible. Takes a lot of pressure off our middle forwards on the get out sets, and always takes that 4th tackle hit up to get the quick play the ball and give Matt Burton, Reed Marnie, and Toby Sexton a good chance to get a good kick out. So very happy with the way that Connor Tracy's playing at the back. Jacob Kiraz in his 50th game. So congratulations, Kiraz, on your 50th game in the NRL. 28 runs for 215 meters, 51 post contact, 5 tackle breaks, 3 offloads as well. So very good effort from Kiraz once again. This is what we expect from him every week, and he always produces, gets through a ton of work, always gets close to that 200 run mark, gets over it this week. 28 runs, incredible effort. And then the other young fella on the other wing, Blake Wilson, 28 runs as well, 261 meters, 47 post contact, 4 tackle breaks, 2 line breaks, 1 offload. Very young in his career still, Blake Wilson. But yeah, similar mold to a Jacob Kiraz, just loves to get through all the hard stuff. A nice finisher when given the chance, but hasn't had the opportunities in this game. But yeah, just loves doing the tough stuff, loves the second tackle hit up. Not scared of running into the middle forwards, and always finds his front. So very good game from Blake Wilson. Bronson Cherry came away with a try in this one. 12 runs for 144 meters, 27 post contact, 2 tackle breaks, and a line break assist. Another good game from Bronson Cherry. Another player, as you can see across our back 5, Stephen Crichton included in this. I'll quickly run out of his stats before I go over it. 13 runs for 120 meters, 54 post contact, 1 tackle break, and an offload, and 18 tackles made with just 2 missed in the center positions. Very good. But as you can see across our entire back 5, if you don't want to take get out set hit ups, if you're not going to get your hand on the ball a bunch of times over the game, and just get yourself involved to help out our middle forwards, then you're not going to fit into this back 5. And as you can see by all of the guys on our back 5 there, that's the kind of players that we have. Players that love getting into the gritty stuff, love the get out sets, not scared of taking the tough hit ups, and are always going to be around the ball. So all of our boys in the back 5, they're doing some really good things, and when given the chance, are very good at finishes as well, with plenty to offer within attacking areas. So very happy with the way that our back five's been playing lately. Our halves pairing, Matt Burton, a very big game in this one. He is our Just Bulldogs player of the match, man of the match, Matt Burton. So very happy with the way that he went. Came away with the try assist off the intercept, 8 runs for 123 meters, 15 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 23 tackles. Got the field goal to win the game, and then 16 kicks, sorry, for 650 meters. Really dominated the kicking game as well. And then his half parent partner, Toby Sexton, come away, got the try assist for Viliami Kickout. 18 runs for 76 meters, 3 post contact, 1 tackle break, 38 tackles with just 2 missed, 7 kicks for 186 meters. Really developing Toby Sexton, still very young, but you can tell he's a genuine halfback, loves getting his hand on the ball, and has a good, nice controlled kicking game to go with it. So our halves pairing really developing nicely together. Matt Burton really turning into the star that we know he could be. Our starting front rowers, very big games. Max King, incredible this week. 17 runs for 153 meters, 47 post contact. 1 offload, 55 tackles, 0 missed. He is the absolute leader of our front row room. Doesn't get the raps he deserves, but he has been incredible this year. Just gets through all the tough stuff. Might not be flashy, might not score plenty of tries, but never hides from the tough stuff. Always around the ball, taking plenty of hit ups, but defensively incredible. 55 tackles, 0 missed. Very, very happy with Max King this week. And then Samuel Hughes is starting front row partner. Not the big minutes this week, just the 30 minutes. But 6 runs, 51 meters, 11 post contact, 23 tackles, just the 2 missed. We see this every few weeks. Samuel Hughes, still young in his NRL career, so they don't try to throw him in the deep end every single week. So every few weeks, I'll give him a game with a few less minutes, just to help him out getting through the season. But yeah, another good game from big fella Samuel Hughes. Viliami Kickout came over with a try. He was my spotlight player going into this game. And he had some bloody big moments in this one. Came away with a try and the big hit on Lussick in the back end of the game. But just the presence was known every time the ball was around Viliami Kickout. Came away with a try, 10 runs for 67 meters, 12 post contact, 2 tackle breaks, 3 offloads, 38 tackles, 5 missed. Yeah, very dangerous with the ball in hand, and yeah, very scary defensively if you're on the other team. Jamin Salmon came away with the fractured jaw in this one, so he's going to spend some time on the sideline. Also got suspended for breaking his jaw in his game. A bit of a late contact face to face. Yeah, it didn't hurt us during the game, but yeah, tough. The suspension doesn't really hurt us either because he's going to miss the time due to injury. But yeah, hopefully Jamin Salmon recovers well. Reportedly has had the surgery, so hopefully he's on the mend and comes good for later in the season. He'll make his way back into the team. In this game, 6 runs for 33 meters, 8 post contact, 41 tackles, 5 missed. Very good defensively. Not too much going on with the ball in hand, but yeah, good defensively. And then young Bailey Hayward, 54 minutes in this one, a few more than he's used to. 14 runs, 82 meters, 10 post contact, 2 tackle breaks, 1 line break assist, 39 tackles with 5 missed. Very, very good. Love the way that Bailey Hayward's been playing this season. And then his partner, Kurt Mann, 10 runs for 82 meters, 14 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 33 tackles with just with 5 missed. Them two on rotation is doing some very good things to the Bulldogs in that 13 jersey. Both of them get through plenty of work, very good defensively, and are very good at getting the ball in between our halves, linking up with them both really well. So I like the way that they're going. Josh Curran, another very big game. Had the poor performance against the Roosters the other week, but has absolutely bounced back, especially in this game. 19 runs for 165 meters, 57 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 1 line break, 4 offloads, 38 tackles with 3 missed. A very big game from Josh Curran. A little bit of time spent on the edge, but getting through plenty of tough stuff through the middle of the field. Very happy with the way that Josh Curran's going. And then Curtis Moran, 38 minutes in this one. 15 runs for 118 meters, 36 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 28 tackles with 6 missed. Brings plenty of impact off the bench. Had the tough penalty before halftime, but yeah, I don't think that should have been a penalty anyway, so you can't really get too upset about Moran on that one. But yeah, good game from him. And then Lipboy Hopboy on the bench for the full 80 in this one, didn't make his way onto the field. So tough for him, but he has been playing some pretty good footy, so good to give him a bit of a rest and still get him around the squad. Um, we know that he'll still be a part of the squad going forward, and he's done enough good stuff that we will see him on the field again. But yeah, couldn't manage to get onto the field in this game. But very, very happy with our Bulldogs in this one. Come away with a win. Very big performance from a lot of our boys. In particular, Reed Marnie, Connor Tracy, all of our back five, but Connor Tracy, Jacob Graz, Blake Wilson with some pretty spectacular stuff. Reed Marnie defensively incredible. Max King and Josh Curran, absolutely ecstatic with the way that they're going. And then our 5'8" and Just Bulldogs player of the game, Matt Burton. Very big games from all of those boys. So yeah, stoked to come away with a win. Bulldogs in a very good spot on the ladder, sitting in fifth spot right now. Heading into round 19, Bulldogs on the bye. Sharks going up against the Tigers. Sharks in a pretty tough spot right now, sitting one spot ahead of the Bulldogs in fourth spot. If Bulldogs lose by 10, Bulldogs will be sitting in the top four, so definitely something to look out for there. If we can see the Tigers turn it on this week, not in the best spot for them either, but if they can turn it on this week, get the win over the Sharks, we could see our Bulldogs sitting in the top four, heading into round 20, getting really to the pointy end of the season. So good things to look forward to as Bulldogs fans. Really good things happening. We've got some players coming back from injury. Jacob Preston expect to be back in round 20. After the bye, he should slot in for Jamin 7, who's going to miss a fair few weeks. Josh Adekar on the men shouldn't be too far away. And then the Bulldogs team really starting to take shape for our run home into the finals. So definitely some good things to look forward to. So very happy to come away with a win in this one. Congratulations once again to our State of Origin representatives, Matt Burton, Stephen Crichton, and Reed Marnie, 3 players from our Bulldogs side, our 2 co-captains from 2023, and then our current Bulldogs captain, Stephen Crichton, for 2024. So some very good things happen around the club. But yeah, that'll do for this one. I appreciate everyone for listening. If you want more content, make sure to check out at JustBulldogs on Instagram and Twitter. Pretty active on there. If you want a bit more content, make sure to check those out. But that'll do it for this one. I appreciate everyone for listening,